Hey everyone, and welcome to the Flow Tao Salon. Today, we're diving into something huge happening in the beauty world. A total revolution, really. It's all about skincare makeup. We're going to look at how the whole idea of what makeup is changing, and what that means for the stuff we put on our faces every single day.
So, here's the headline. The main idea: your makeup is literally becoming your new skincare. I mean, think about it. That line between the two, it's pretty much disappearing. We're way past the days when makeup was just about covering things up or adding a splash of color. Now the expectation is that our makeup should be working for us, actively making our skin better. And yeah, the industry has a name for it: skincare makeup.
And look, this isn't just some vague feeling or a guess. Everything we're talking about today comes straight from a brand new report by the research firm Endata. It was just published in October 2025, and it's packed with data that shows exactly how this massive shift is happening.
Okay, let's get into the first big piece of this. The most important thing to get is that this isn't a trend cooked up in a boardroom by some big beauty brand. No way. This is a full-on revolution, and it's being led by us, the consumers. We're the ones demanding more.
I mean, just look at this number. 91%. That is huge. That means 9 out of 10 of us are picking up a bottle of foundation and actually checking the label for real, active skincare ingredients. It's just not enough for it to cover things up anymore. We expect it to be doing some good for our skin while it's on.
And it's not just about foundation either. This chart shows just how much this idea is spreading. Foundation is definitely leading the pack at 91%, sure. But look at this, 61% of us want skincare benefits in our lip products, and even eyeshadows at 60%. This demand is popping up everywhere.
So where's all this buzz coming from? Well, if this whole trend is a fire, then Douyin is the gasoline being poured all over it. For those who don't know, that's the original Chinese version of TikTok. It is, without a doubt, the central hub where this entire conversation is just blowing up. And when I say blowing up, I am not kidding. Check this out. A 170% increase in social media chatter about skincare makeup in just 1 year. That's not just growth, that's an explosion. It really is like a wildfire.
So let's put that into perspective. This conversation is happening everywhere, right? But Douyin is the absolute, undisputed epicenter. Get this, over 81% of all the likes, comments, and shares about this topic happen on that one platform. It's literally where this trend is being born and becoming a real thing, right before our eyes.
Okay, so who exactly is driving this whole thing on Douyin? The data is super clear. It is overwhelmingly women, at 82%. And if we drill down even further, the key group, the real trailblazers, are women between 25 and 34. They are right at the heart of this entire movement.
All right, this brings us to the main event. We've got to talk about foundation, because really, this is where all the action is. It's the core of the innovation, where all the cutting-edge tech is being tried out, and where brands are in a full-on race to deliver the best skincare makeup possible.
You know, this whole thing didn't just pop up out of nowhere. If you look back, the first whispers of makeup skincare started way back in 2002. Then, around 2015, you had luxury brands getting into it, adding things like cordyceps to their foundations. But the real game changer started around 2019. That's when we entered what this report calls the efficacy era, where it's all about real, specific, measurable results for your skin. So how are they actually doing this? Well, it breaks down into 3 main strategies, or pillars. First, it's all about the ingredients, packing formulas with proven stuff like peptides. Second, it's about combining functions. You know, your foundation is now also your sunscreen. And third, it's about getting super specific, making formulas for sensitive skin or acne-prone skin, you name it.
And this right here, this is what it's all about. This is a real comment from a user on Douyin, and it just says it all, doesn't it? They're talking about how it doesn't clog their pores, how it feels like it's nourishing their skin, and that it even seems to calm down their blemishes. That's the new gold standard. Okay, so foundations set the new standard, right? Well, it was only a matter of time before that thinking started to spread. And now, we're seeing that exact same idea, that same demand for real benefits, popping up in pretty much every other kind of makeup.
This table is a great little summary of what's happening. I mean, we're talking about lipsticks with bionic film tech to smooth out lip lines and lock in moisture, eyeshadows with plant oils to soothe that super delicate skin on your eyelids, blush that's basically a hydrating essence for your cheeks. Even mascara is getting in on it with ingredients to condition and protect your lashes. It's like every single product is becoming a mini skincare treatment.
All right, so we've gone through a ton of information. Let's wrap things up by boiling it all down. What are the 3 biggest takeaways from this Endata report? What does this all really mean?
First and foremost, the consumer is king, period. This whole thing is a user-led revolution. Remember that 91% number? That's not a polite suggestion. That's a demand. We're telling the industry what we want, products that do more, and they absolutely have to adapt.
Second big takeaway. Foundation is the engine driving this whole train. It's where all the money, all the research and development is going. It's where the boundaries are being pushed. Basically, whatever cool new thing you see happening in foundation today, you can bet you'll be seeing it in your lipstick and blush tomorrow. And the third, and maybe most critical takeaway, Douyin is the battleground. With more than 80% of the entire conversation happening there, it's not just another social media app anymore. It has become the place where new beauty trends are born, debated, and either become a massive success or fade away. So, that leaves us with one last thing to think about. We know the skincare makeup era is here to stay, but as these two worlds get even closer, what's next? What are you going to demand from your products in the future?